This cutting is literally taking forever. So I organized everything into piles. Stop. Right, it's more important about picking images of who you want to be. Oh. Okay, hey guys. We're in Dollarama. We're getting stuff for our vision board. Over here. Oh, that one's kind of. Are you want the one whole big one?
I don't know. Okay, yeah, we can split it. Now we need.
We need glue.
Let's do this one. These are so much cheaper. What the hell? Why?
Let's just do that one. We don't even need a lot of glue.
I don't know.
I don't even think I'll use any of the extra decor. If I do, then I'll just I have stuff at home.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure your mom has some stuff.
These are so cute though.
These are cute, but look, $3? Be brutal.
God, get out. Literally.
Stop.
Right now.
I really like notebooks like this because they're really thick. Oh, wait, it's not
Why is it
focused.
running like that?
Oh.
It's just doing the angle.
Oh. Girl. I'm embarrassed. So obviously it's a lot later. I had to clean my room a little bit. She's a bit of a disaster. And we got some stuff from Dollarama. And now I'm gonna lay it out and cut everything out. And then I'm gonna set it up. Anyway, so we have some decorations and stuff like that for after we cut and lay everything out. And we have some ribbons and just some regular scrapbooking stuff. So let's get started. This is only a 30-second clip for you, but I'm not joking when I say this took an hour. But I just had so many photos that I wanted to use. When I was picking them out, I was really looking for photos that had that feeling of what I wanted to accomplish and not so much a literal representation of what the image actually meant. Everybody does vision boards a little differently though. Some people need that literal representation, but for me specifically, it just didn't inspire me, and that wasn't something that I felt like I wanted to keep looking at for a whole year. Honestly, the hardest part of all of this was picking out pictures you won't get sick of. Okay, so I got the first batch cut. I think I'm just gonna cut the rest off camera because there's 3 sheets. I like how I said that and then immediately continue cutting on camera, okay girl. Anyways, I organized the pictures into categories based on what I wanted to accomplish or experience by the end of the year, but also in the future in general, because while most of these are short-term goals, you gotta remember that a lot of these are also goals you're gonna want to accomplish no matter if you complete them this year or not. So let's not set our expectations crazy high and feel disappointed by the end of the year. Most people say that the most difficult part of creating a vision board is staying authentic, letting go of perfectionism, and picking what's right for you. And to that, I would say one of my favorite quotes, which says that the best time was to start last year, but the second best is right now. I've always kind of wanted to vision board, but I just never really knew how to start it. And I watched a lot of videos on it, but honestly, I think when it comes to doing things that you really want to do, especially when they're activities that are smaller, something like this, I think this is just something you kind of have to do. You just have to start it, and eventually you'll figure it out. And since this is my first vision board, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I think that's honestly fine, because every video that I saw kind of just said the same thing about how if you don't start now, you kind of never will. And I really agree with that. Every image on here is supposed to kind of speak to you as a person. I found it really difficult to pick out all the images for this, which is why it took so long to print all this out and set everything up. But honestly, I think at the end of the day, it's more important about picking images of who you want to be and not what represents you now. And an example of this is on a lot of these images, see, I want to wake up earlier, so I put that it's just a visual reminder of me waking up early. And then I put some of hobbies and obviously money and my grades, and these are all things that I just want to improve about myself and things that I just think that generally everyone can achieve, and it's not unrealistic. Honestly, I think the hardest part about this was just cutting everything down enough to have the images that really did speak to what I want in the future, like traveling and that stuff. Because if I just picked every image that I thought was cute on Pinterest, I'm pretty sure this entire board would just be filled with nothing, and at the same time I would have way too many images. Lately I've been working on trying to be more organized, which is kind of what inspired this whole thing to begin with, and it's definitely getting better, but I think I still have a long way to go. And so I think this is just like a good visual reminder, because I tried to do a digital version of one of these and I just didn't look at it enough, so it didn't really work. This cutting is literally taking forever. So I organized everything into piles. I have reading, early morning, travel, technology kind of, eating, creative, active, career, and grades. Now the next step is to organize all of this. Okay, everything is sort of laid out, but now we just kind of need to reorganize, decorate, and then glue everything down. It took us ages to get here, but this is the final reveal. I organized everything. I just decorated, put some gems on, some little quotes that I liked and I wanted to look at. And this was my to-do list for the week, so she was a little bit busy. But yeah, make your own vision board, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. Anyways, I'll see you all next week. Love you.